All right, so hopefully you can hear me. I do believe so. Okay, awesome. So we are going to make this invitation right here. It is right now a 5x7 invitation using Microsoft Publisher. Step by step, like why that's over there. That's really just it. That move, and let's get started. So first, I'm going to open up a new document, and I'm going to do, you can go here for sizes, so you can check one you would like. You have a bunch of pre-filled standard sizes here. You can do a new page size, so you can make a 3x5 invitation, 5x7, usual, whatever you would like. So I'm just going to use the custom because I've already created a 5x7 or 7x5 invitation. Give it a moment while it loads and opens up. All right, great. So we have a blank document. So first things first, I want to add in my background. So I'm going to everywhere that I have something saved on my files, and the first thing I'm going to do is add the background. So you can do this numerous ways. You can drag and drop, or I will show you an alternate way in just a moment. I'm just going to expand this out using the transforms. I'm going to uh, make sure that it's about the same size as my 5x7 invitation, and this is just the way I do it. You can always go to Picture Tools, Format, and you'll see it, and you can change the size here. So this is just the way I do it. It's personal preference. Again, a lot of things you're going to hear me say are personal preference on how you use and maneuver through Publisher or any other software program you use. And you may do it this way, you may become familiar with a different way eventually. So I have my background, and the first thing that was in that invitation was that tape. So I'm going to grab my tape and I'm going to bring it in. And again, this is clip art that I've either created or purchased or found through Google. I'm going to bring that down a bit because I want this to be in the center as my, uh, the attention grabber. You can do this, you can select all, you can align center, and therefore it's centered now without having to move it around yourself. So, and again, all I did was hold this, I selected the tape, and then I held shift button and selected any other image you would like to do together, and then align and center. Okay, so I'm thinking the first thing I want to do is add the text about my invitation so people know what's going on. So let's take a look at the other invite so we know what we want to say. All right, that's not the right one, excuse me. That was our rough draft before. Here's the correct one where I spelled invitation. So I love this and I love that. All right, so it's going to say the remix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the fonts, like each phrase individually. So the first one, we can do it as word art. Let's see if that will work for us right now. So it said the remix. All right, great. And I'm going to do, my font is Thunderstorm. I love this font. It looks very 80s, 90s to me. All right, cool. So there's our font. I'm just gonna flip it up a little bit and drag it over. Again, everything I'm doing is with my trackpad on my mouse. Now, as you see right now, it looks a little funny. So it doesn't look like the other one we did. And let's compare. Okay, we also are missing the black background. So yeah, so let's go back to our invitation and let's hook it up. All right, so right now the way it looks is it's white. I obviously want it to be more of that teal color, and I don't want that outline. Don't like that. So I'm going to go with no outline. I don't necessarily like the glow or the shadow. whatever this word art feature has. So I'm just going to turn them off. But what I am going to do is bevel it a bit. Oh yeah, and I'm going to um, maybe even change it up a little bit just so I can get back to how the other one looked. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. May not look exactly the same, but I like it. All right, so I don't like the outline, I don't like the shadow, there's no shadow, and I don't want a reflection on this. I want to make sure any effects that are on here are turned off. Okay, awesome. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to actually put in that black square that was behind us. I'm going to make this a little smaller. Yeah, I like that. So now I need to insert the shape because I want that black square to look like it's, a label like you wrote on it. So I'm going to insert shapes, and I'm just going to find, use the red rounded rectangle so it'll fit a little better in here. I'm going to make this shape fill black. I'm going to move that backwards behind what I've already done, but on top of the tape. And I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Yeah, I love that. All right. And then now, I'm going to move this up a little bit actually though. There we go. Right about, you can see the grid lines coming in. I'm not going to be too finicky. You all can play with this yourself. So I'm going to add in another text box. And I'm just going to show you all. Actually, I'm going to do this as text. Let's see. So you can draw a text box instead of doing word art. And let's see, it's going to say, let's pick it and take it back. All right, so as you see, it's black, right? The font color is black. I want to use a nice red or pink. I think I'm actually going to pick up a pink. Yeah, like that. That's pretty cool. But the font that I want is going to be the same font. I'm going to change that. I'm going to make it larger. See there? Not too large. It's going to go outside of my text box. Awesome. Oh, I just love it. I don't know about you, but I do. Okay, so I want to format this. I want this to have some effects. I love a bevel. You can do as you please. Let's see how it looks. Oh, amazing, right? Okay, I like it. But I'm going to bring it down a little bit to be kind of centered with the remix. Yeah. And you guys can play with this as you so please. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab these, again, shift and select them all, and I'm going to group them. I'm going to right click group, or you could go to here and group. But I'm going to group them because I want to shift them over just a little bit. And I might even go back and make the square smaller. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to make the shape smaller. So I'm going to ungroup this really quickly. And what I'm going to do is, just because as I'm looking at it visually, I don't like the way it looks. So I'm going to make it a little more narrow and bring that up. And again, all personal preference. You get to make your invitation, your graphics look as you want them to be. I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Doesn't need to be that long. Awesome. And then I'm going to bring it up and over. Okay, wonderful. There it is. Okay, so now I'm going to just bring this text over a little bit more because I like it to be there. And you can always align it again. You don't have to do it this way. I'm going to do it like that. All right, great. So the reason why I moved it over a bit was because I want to insert a circle. And always make sure whatever font size you're using, that they are adequate for viewing on a computer. I want to make sure we're still recording. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to insert my circle, and I'm going to make this circle black. I don't want it to be green. Black now. And I'm going to put text in here. You remember how those tapes had that 3-0. So what I'm going to do is edit text, and I'm going to put 3-0, and I'm going to change the text, of course. Then you go here. I'm going to change the color, I think, to like a gray. Looks like our text is too large for this. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit because it's missing. You saw that? And what you can do is you can do it this way, or you can insert a text box. All right, so we've got the foundation of our invitation. I'm going to draw another text box for the bottom. And I don't think, yeah, okay, great. So I think that's about adequate. I can shorten it if I want to. Let's see, what did our invitation say? It says, celebrating Alicia's 30th birthday 90s style. Okay, let's get it. All right, celebrating Alicia's birthday 90s style. Flip. Okay, so you see my text disappeared? It's because of the way this text box is set up, and I'll show you how to fix it. Flip to the B side for more details. I'm just going to go back and capitalize birthday. All right, so I don't like this font. I'm going to use a font that I've already downloaded. Here we go. I'm going to increase the size because, again, we want to make sure that whoever reads our invitation or receives it can actually read it. Paragraph, I'm going to narrow this because as you see, it says 0. Excuse me, it said 6, so there's too much space between our paragraphs. This is just like using Microsoft Word. I'll make it a little smaller. Yeah, about 0.5. Ooh, too small. So you get to play with it. You get to see. Yeah. I guess that's fine. I can make the font smaller. There we go. I want to center it, and I want to see how this looks. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. And I'm also going to, and again, you can align and center. Excuse me, did not mean to do that. So I'm just going to choose this and that, and I'm going to align them, center it. There it is. All right, so this I'm going to bold up because I don't like it. It's too, and I'm going to put some effects on it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, actually, I like this the way it is. I don't think I need to put any effects on that. But what I do want to do is add an effect to this tape. So I'm going to give it a little glow, kind of like a little glow party. We're going to have a little glow party on this invite. See? Oh. All right, wonderful. Okay, next up, we're going to add some clip art just to make it funky. So I love this roller skate. I'm going to drop that in here. And again, I'm showing you 2 ways that you can bring in images. I don't want this in here like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo that. And I'm going to insert picture. I don't always like the drag and drop. So, you know, figure out what works for you. I'm more of an insert picture kind of lady. Insert pictures. And I'm going to go to find my roller skate. Here it is. Awesome. And I'm just going to bring that down. And this is clip art that I made. A little funky to match the invitation. So yes. Oh yeah. Love it. I'm going to bring it a little smaller. You know, you get to play with this as you want. Put it where you please. Oh no. Okay, I'll tell you what's happening. So this is moving. That's okay, because it's interfering with this image. It doesn't like the spacing. There we go. So what I may do, actually, since this is already grouped, or did I ungrouped it, so I'm going to group it again. I'm just going to select everything and group it all. And I'm going to group this. It's up here. Oh, sorry, y'all. I deselected. I'm just going to right-click group because it's a little easier for me. Right-click group. I'm going to make our tape a little smaller. Or I might just, yeah, I'm going to make him a little smaller and drag it up a little bit. Yeah, still going to center him, the background. And you know, the thing is, you wouldn't even necessarily need a background. This could be your whole invitation, the tape. That would be pretty cool. I just added a background just to show you, you know, again, use your creativity. So, all right, there it is. Haha, got my roller skates. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I want to insert picture. Let's go back though and look at our copy that we made before and see if I'm on par to making what I want. Oh yeah, it looks good. I love the feature here though, this one, so I may flip a few things around, but all in all, those are just effects that you get to play with. What I am going to do is come back to this and put a little glow on it, because that's pretty nice. I like that on the other one. And let me ungroup everything. Sorry. All right, ungroup. I wanted it to show up, but it didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to select this. I'm going to ungroup again. Huh, don't need to. Great. Forgot the first time we ungrouped it separately, then the second time we ungrouped all together. All right, so what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to give a glow because I really like that on the other one. Let's see if it'll do it and cooperate. I told you all my computer's moving slow. Apologize. Being funky right now. There we go. Glow. And sometimes, okay, so I'm going to select it all. I'm going to do my text effects, glow, and put a glow on all of it. Yeah, I like it. But what I'm going to do is take that glow down a bit if it's too strong. Undo. And you see the end of the L got cut off? That's because this text box is not big enough for all of the text now that you've added the glow. So I'm going to, not shapes, sorry about that. Text box format, blue, I want this one. I may take it down even more because I still don't like that. Take it down to the lowest one. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, so, you know, it's up to you, but you see it's being cut off here, so we're going to move that over just a bit. Hey, where'd our 30 go? That's what I noticed. I think our 30 is hanging behind. But that's okay, we're going to find them. I'm going to expand this out a little bit. All right, let's bring you over. Okay. Oops, sorry you all. So, here we go. And you know, this is when you're in the thick of it, you think you're almost finished, and you go back and you want to change one thing, and publisher goes Yankee on you. So, that's okay. Patience is a virtue. And this is real life, right? All right. So, bring it down. Even. Okay. I'm going to group it all again. Because I don't, if anything moves, I want it to move together. I don't want to lose things. Yep, that's what happened. When you group it, make sure you grab everything, because if not, it's going to bring it forward and you're going to lose some items. That's why our 30 is missing. So let me send this backwards. Send the whole thing backwards. It won't let me because I just grouped, of course. Send backwards. There's our 30. Let's grab him. And it's always helpful to see people make mistakes, I feel, because then you can figure out when it happens to you. So I'm going to grab everything again, because the worst is trying to figure something out on your own when you are trying to get something done and you're making a mistake and you cannot find an answer or get the help you need. Right click again. I've lost everything. Apologies about that, y'all. 3, 4, right click. It is not being my friend right now, but anywho, what I'm going to do is make this easy on myself, and I'm going to come, I'm going to say 1, 2, all right, everything here, group. Can't leave me now. All right, so got my roller skate. What else do we want to put on here? We want to put the lightning bolt. All right, don't want to do it that way. I want to insert picture. And I'm going to just go ahead and add it in. And I'm going to flip it, as I don't want that white to show. I'm going to bring it over and bring it out a little bit. It's okay if it runs off the page. It just means it's not going to print. I'm going to send it backwards. Oh, all right. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Emphasize. And yeah, like that. All right. So I think that's about it. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. What you can do is you can just save it as normal. File, save as, save it as you need to on your computer, and you're done. Hope you all have a great day. Print as usual, 5x7. Still seeing some problems here, but because this is not even. However, those are minute details that I would fix before I go to print. And you guys have a great day. Bye.